Here is a beautiful Jefferson nickel. Hello, coin enthusiasts out there. It is Dax Collects, and today we have 4 nickel boxes right here. We're going to open 2 up in this video. Let's see what we can find inside 2 of these 4 nickel boxes here. Before we get started with this 2-box nickel hunt, if you guys really enjoy coin roll hunting content, consider liking and subscribing. If you haven't seen my last nickel box video, I'll put the card right up here for you, and here are the nickels to look out for. Now it's time to roll a die, and this will determine the 2 boxes for the video. So crown is a 1, and 4, of course, is a 4. Crown 2, 3, 4. The first box is going to be crown. This one here. And the second box is going to be this one here. It has been decided. We will open these 2 in this video, and these 2 we will open up at a later date. So let's get started. Let's open up nickel box number 84 here on YouTube. Let's check out these enders. Let's see if we have any of them that stand out. Looking standard up here. I'll check the enders below. Standard below as well. Okay. If you guys seen my last nickel box video, you will know that I have the Dansco album for the nickels. We're going to try to find additions and upgrades and fill in more nickels for the Dansco album. So I'll go ahead and open these rolls on my own, and whenever I find a 1940s Jefferson nickel, I'll show you guys the find, and I won't show you guys again for the rest of the hunt, since they're not very special. We have found plenty of them in our previous hunts, but any of them that have a chance to be an addition, like the 1939 Denver, 1945 San Francisco, 1948 San Francisco, and the 1950 Denver, I'll show multiples of those coins from those years, and we'll see if we found an addition for the album. So let's get started with the first box of the video. So with that being said, let's get right into it. We just opened the first roll of the box, and we have found a Canadian nickel right here. We have a 1988. And this nickel here has the tiara obverse design. We already have this for the collection book. We will check to see if it upgrades later on. We have our first 40s nickel inside of roll number 8. Here it is. We have a 1946 Philadelphia. Check for the Henny nickel. Those were counterfeit nickels minted in these years right here. They do not have a mint mark, and they will have a hole on the left leg of the R, and some examples have a die crack from the top of the building to the rim, and there are plenty of other examples. They also weigh a little bit more than a regular nickel in circulation. So if you do come across one, you have a great find. People love Henny nickels. It is a nice collector's piece. We don't have one here. Let's keep on going. 4 rolls later, inside of roll number 12, here's another 40s nickel. We have a 1949 Denver right here. And another 2 rolls into the box. Here's our third one. 1949, minted in Philadelphia. Another roll, another 40s nickel. This one doesn't look too bad. We have a 1940 Philadelphia Jefferson nickel. Next roll, roll number 16. We do not have a 40s nickel this time. We have this instead. It is a Jefferson nickel from the year 1939. We're looking for that Denver variant. Let's see if we found one here. We did not. We found a 39 Philadelphia. Check for the double die reverse. Monticello and 5 cents have the strongest spread for DDR. The best way to check for this is to have a microscope to get a closer look. It's been a while since I've last seen you guys. 24 rolls later, inside of roll number 40, take a look at this nickel. We have a 2024 Denver right here. I plan on keeping all of these that I find in circulation since it has a very low mintage. Along the way, we did find another 1940 Philadelphia in the box. We have 10 rolls to go. Let's see what else is out there. 5 rolls later, inside of roll number 45, here's a 40s nickel we haven't seen in this hunt. We have a 1941 minted in Philadelphia. Very common Jefferson nickel right here. 2 rolls later, inside of roll number 47, here is a beautiful Jefferson nickel. Look at this. It is a 1940 San Francisco Jefferson nickel. And what a stunner. This will most likely be an upgrade for the album. Gorgeous. Just finished nickel box number 84. Here's what we found. A 1939 Philadelphia Jefferson nickel. A total of 7 1940s Jefferson nickels. A total of 17 1950s Jefferson nickels. 1 Canadian nickel from the year 1988. And a 2024 Denver Jefferson nickel. Overall, this didn't turn out to be too shabby. We didn't find any additions for the album, but we do have a chance for an upgrade, the 1940 San Francisco. But we'll check the rest as well once we check the album later on. Now, let's go ahead and bring out the second nickel box of the video. Now let's open nickel box number 85. Let's check out those enders once again. Maybe one will surprise us. Don't see anything up here. I'll check the enders below. I see a bunch of modern Jefferson nickel designs below. So, we don't have anything in this box that stands out for the enders. And now let's go ahead and open these rolls up. And let's see if we can find a Buffalo nickel, at least, in this box. Let's get started. So with that being said, let's get right into it. All right, I'm continuing this 2-box nickel hunt 2 days later. November 13th, 2024. Let's finish this box up today. Currently on roll number 5. And here's a 40s nickel we haven't seen yet. I did find a 1949 Philadelphia in this same roll. Didn't decide to show it since we found it in the previous box. Here we have a 1940. Minted in Denver. Now we are on roll number 19 of this box. Here's an interesting coin. We have a 1942 here from Philadelphia. It is not a war nickel. A war nickel would have a mint mark above the Monticello building, showing a P, D, or S. But since there is none, it's just a regular copper nickel composition and not the silver, copper, and manganese composition. We just have a regular nickel here. 2 rolls later, inside of roll number 21, here's another 40s nickel we haven't seen so far. We have a 1947 minted in Philadelphia. We have another 40s nickel 3 rolls later. Take a look. 1946 minted in Denver. Another 3 rolls into the box. Inside of roll number 27, we have a chance to find an addition. Here is a 1939. Did we find the Denver variant? Let's see. No, we didn't. We found a 39 Philadelphia in this box, just like the previous one. Now we are on roll number 29, and here's another 40s nickel we haven't seen. 1941, minted in San Francisco. Not bad. We have another chance to find an addition inside of roll number 34. We have another 1939. Let's see if it has the Denver mint mark. Nope. We have another 39 Philadelphia. 6 rolls later, inside of roll number 40, we found a Canadian nickel. This one is from the year 1988. We found this in the previous box as well. Just finished nickel box number 85. And here's what we found in the second box. 2 1939 Jefferson nickels here from the Philadelphia Mint. A total of 9 1940s Jefferson nickels. 7 1950s Jefferson nickels. And a 1988 Canadian nickel. Pretty standard box as well. Nothing too noteworthy for finds in this 2-box hunt. But that's okay. Still had a fun time going through these boxes with you all. Now, let's go ahead and bring down all the finds of the 2 boxes and do a 2-box recap. And here's all we found in the 2 boxes. We found 3 1939 Philadelphia Jefferson nickels, a total of 16 1940s Jefferson nickels, including a 1940S that is a great candidate for an upgrade for the album. 24 1950s Jefferson nickels, not too shabby. 2 Canadian nickels from the same year, and a 2024 Denver nickel. Not bad at all. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this 2-box nickel hunt. Even though we didn't find anything too crazy. There's always next time though. You guys know that. We're not stopping. Now, let's put this 2024 Denver in this coin tube here, where I keep only one other 2024 Denver. So now we have 2. And these 2 Canadian nickels, we will check one of these for the collection book. We'll check this one right here. This one will go in this Ziploc bag with all the other foreign coins, besides the Canadian pennies. And before we check the album for upgrades, I want you guys to take a look at this 1940 San Francisco. Now, you already know how it looks, but let me show you guys the reverse. Let's get out the microscope. Now, take a look at this. So, notice this right here. Watch how far this goes. It goes all the way from the top of the rim here of the reverse down to the building. And you can still see it through the building. Makes it all the way to the end of the building. And you can see it where the C is. And then it hits the E on cents. And then it goes all the way down to the other side. Now, this looks like a huge die crack. Huge. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. Now that I showed you guys that, let's go ahead and check the Jefferson Nichols album right now. And here it is. We did not find the 4 Jefferson Nichols that we are missing for the album. So we'll try again in the next nickel box hunt. So I'll do a thorough check on these nickels for upgrades. And we found 2 upgrades for the book. The 1940 San Francisco and the 1949 Philadelphia. The one we've had for a while has the Ring of Death. We did find a better example in this hunt. Let's go ahead and plug these 2 nickels into the album right now. And there we go. So now here's what the first page of the album looks like after the 2 nickel boxes in this video. Very happy with the upgrades. Our quest to find the 4 missing Jefferson Nichols for this album continues. Now let's go ahead and close the album. Now it's time to check this collection book. Canada 5 cents collection book number 2. Between the years 1965 to 2012. And here is the 1988. And it looks like we have an upgrade for the collection book. Let's go ahead and plug this 1988 in to the collection book now. And there we go. Very happy with the upgrade for this collection book. Now let's go ahead and close this book. Now all that's left to do is to check all of these Jefferson Nichols here for varieties. I go to this website, www.varietyvista.com, whenever I am checking for varieties. I look for DDO, DDR, and RPMs. So, if I find anything, I will let you guys know. And if not, then I'll conclude the video right here. Capping this 2-box nickel hunt off with this gem of a coin, the 1940 San Francisco. Let me know down in the comments what you have found in your latest nickel box hunts, and let me know what you have in your possession. Those include buffalo nickels, V nickels, or maybe even a shield nickel. And also let me know if you have any graded nickels as well. I would love to hear what you guys have in your collection. A pretty standard 2-box nickel hunt in the books. And now it is time to sign off. So thank you guys for tuning in. This has been Dax Collects, and I'll catch you guys on the flip. Good luck hunting, everyone, and have a good one. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you want to check out another video, click on the bottom left corner. See you guys next time.